you can think about any person. If any person is going to do any work at your home, so just think spot on. Yeah, my mother is washing clothes, my sister is making tea, my children are playing, and my brother is watching TV, like this. You can
Yes,
think. Yeah,
yes.
you are not going to
This,
talk with them, but you are thinking in English, right? There is going on all the time English language in your mind. So it is also kind of like you are creating positive and English environment in your mind, right? So in
yes,
this way you
definitely.
can,
These are the very good methods. Sometimes I try to suggest others these kinds of things. Why? Because suppose you are studying, you are sitting in your chair, okay, and your mama or your father was talking to each other that doing same here.
yeah, okay. So hello, good evening, how are you?
Yes, very good evening. I am doing great. You tell me what about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great, thanks for asking. So since we are meeting for the very first time, so please introduce yourself if you don't mind.
Yes, of course. By the way, thank you very much for giving me this lovely opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Vasudham Murmu. I am talking to you from Jamtara city in Jharkhand. Talking about my educational qualification, I have got bachelor degree from Dumka University. And if I tell you about my hobby, so I like playing football a lot and listening to the music. And apart from it, I do run a YouTube channel, as you know, Learn English with Vasudev. It is based on spoken English. Yes, that's all about me. Thank you.
Yeah. That's really great introduction of you. So let me tell you my introduction as well.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah. So my name is Babita. I'm talking to you from Gorakhpur. About my education, I have done graduation with English. I did PG, I did BA, and also qualified CTED, UPTED. Apart from that, I'm a homemaker. Simultaneously, I'm also running YouTube channel. It's been 8 months. I created my YouTube channel because of learning purpose. And along with I'm a mother of two kids. About my hobbies, I love singing, yoga, and talking with the people. That's all about me. Thank you.
yes, yes. Great to hear about you. You have many kinds of degree, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. See, qualification is not matter if your behavior is not good, right?
Mhm.
So your behavior
In
should be good. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Why not? Because when you face any interview, so they will at that moment they will reject you otherwise. Yes.
Yes.
You are speaking quite well. So, in future, what would you like to be?
Yeah. I want in future I want to become a government teacher, and also I want to open my own institute through this language, right? So
Mhm.
this thing I'm having actually. So if I'll get chance, so definitely I will fill up that form if government is providing any new vacancies for teaching field, right? And opening my own institute, it is my own decision. Anyhow, I want to open my institute in my future.
Mhm. Yes, yes. By
Yeah.
the way, I can consider it. You are dreaming for getting a job in government, right? If you are unable to by chance, so you will open your own institute, right?
Yeah, whether I get my government job or not, but uh, it is my perspective, own perspective. I have to open my own institute so that I can impart my knowledge with the people. So that if
Mhm.
people can't afford more money to learn this language, I can teach them free of cost that time, free of
Yes,
cost,
yes.
right?
Very good idea. You have a plan A and plan B as well. If but plan B is available every time. You right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Plan B is available all the time, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
By the
So,
way, if you want to improve English, so there is no need to learn any grammar portion. By the way, if you are able to express yourself, whatever comes in your mind, if you are able to express yourself clearly, so this is enough for you. But
yes,
especially if you be a teacher, so definitely grammar matter a lot as well. So
right. So,
starting
yeah, that is right. I'm working upon it, right? On grammar part as well. Earlier, I used to think like, because I have learned till now without grammar, right? But I
Mm,
had some grammar knowledge like, about tenses, only tenses, like present, past, future, right?
mhm,
But I didn't know about more and more grammar like
mm,
knowledge, right? earlier, but nowadays I'm working about it upon it, right? So that I can inculcate a lot of things, and also I can teach to student, right? And they can also learn from me.
Yes, yes. By the way, grammar is nothing to do with spoken language. By the way, normally if you are getting the environment, so observing the things from there also you can learn it. But especially for the teachers, sometimes you need to suppose anybody ask you while teaching to them, ask you suppose this is an a cow like that. So which is cow? Cow is noun pronoun like that. Otherwise,
Yes,
normally while going to the any particular place, nobody will ask you that, hey bro, listen to me, what is the noun here, what is the verb? They
right,
will not you.
right.
But
Yeah,
especially if one wants to be a teacher, so at that moment at least you need to put command over the
yeah,
spoken, I mean grammar as well. Yes,
grammar. Yeah, right, right. Yeah, yeah. In spoken, there is no need to learn grammar, right? But yes, if you want to become a teacher, right, English teacher, so you need to learn more and more about related to grammar part as well, right?
yes, yes. And I believe that, by the way, if you are getting the environment, if you are getting the chance to learn the naturally English, so it's okay. Otherwise, after learning grammar as well, you can take the help to learn this language. Why? Because getting involved is very right. So what can you do after learning this language? You can form the sentences by with the help of tense, and normally it is considered that most of the sentences, okay, is being spoken with the help of tenses, and you can say type of models and voice. So whatever
Yeah.
comes in other or in your thoughts, so you can translate your thoughts into English, and by this way you can practice and you can speak it out whenever you get chance to talk. So I believe that after learning grammar as well, you can improve English.
Yeah, right, right. By the way, your English is really super. So, which kind of a strategy you are following to improve your English? May I know about it?
Yes, definitely. By the way, as I told you that learning grammar is also very important for those who are belonging to rural area and who are not getting the English environment for them. Okay, and apart from that, making sessions as well, it will help you a lot. And apart from this, I think whenever you go outside over there, if you are not getting any uh, practice partner for practice this, okay, so for them, what you then you can take out and you can try a blog video for yourself. I believe that when you make any kinds of blog, suppose by taking any particular topic, and you can speak it out few sentence, or you can try speak 10 sentence about it. So by this way, you can also improve it, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are telling the truth, and it is true, right? So, speaking, talking to yourself, it is really very great idea to improve yourself, right? Whether you are speaking wrong or right, it doesn't matter. But the thing is that you are trying to convey your thought in English language, right? Because you are so passionate to learn this language, so you will definitely you should try to talk with this with yourself, right?
Yes, what I prefer to make vlog video. Why? Because when you go outside, at that moment around you, nobody is here to tell you that you are making mistakes or you are hesitation. Okay. So over there, whatever comes in your mind, okay, without any hesitation, you can speak it out and you can record it. And while editing, you can judge yourself that okay, I am making here grammatical mistakes. In next session, I need to improve it. Okay. So you can do that. And if you think that I need to upload this video on YouTube, so you can upload this way. Okay. And otherwise, if you think that okay, I made lots of grammatical mistakes here, so I'm not gonna upload it on the YouTube, so you can also do it. But for yourself, you are making a session, you are improving yourself, this is big enough, right? This is good.
Yes, right, right, right. So how long have you been working on YouTube channel?
Yes, my English journey is very long, but if I talk about my YouTube journey, so I have completed 8 months, and in 8 months, for 3 months, I was totally disappeared because I need to prepare for examination. Due to that, I was not uploading videos. So recently, again, I started my English
So
journey as well.
which kind of like competitive examination you are preparing? Which kind of
SS,
yeah?
SSC, MTS, SEHSL kind of.
Okay, SSC. Yeah, that's really yeah
Yes,
good to hear that. Yeah.
3 times. Yes, and This was my recently I appeared, and that was my third attempt, and I am waiting for result now.
Okay. Okay. So how was your result? How was your exam?
Exam was quite good in second attempt, and in English, particularly in English, out of 25, I have scored over there 22 marks of in English. Okay, so I thought little bit maybe I have improved, but I am very weak in GK, you can say. So that's the reason I was focusing on GK as well. But exam was quite good, so I can't say exactly the result. How will be the result? By the way, I am waiting for that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're working, so you'll definitely believe in yourself. Yeah, my result is will be good, right? Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. So if you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll wind up the session.
Yes, I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
By the way, by the way, sometimes I talk to the homemaker. They are facing lots of problem. Then also they are practicing or learning this language. So definitely, I say that they are great actually. So
Yeah.
while learning, did you face any kinds of problems? If yes, so you can share.
Okay. To be honestly, I'm not facing any kind of problem, right? But yes, earlier I was facing a lot of problem, a lot of situations, circumstances in my past, right? Because that time I was unable to convey my thought. I was unable to elaborate my thought in front of anybody. I was afraiding a lot. I had a lot of fear towards this language, right? And that time I used to think, how will I learn this language, right? And anyhow, I wanted to achieve this goal, right? I wanted to inculcate a lot of words through this language, right? And I wanted to give good environment with my children, right? But while learning, I would say there was no such kind of good environment, right? But I created good environment related to this language, right? And I started to talk in English language with my children, whether I was speaking very wrong English, right? So yeah, this is how I started, right? And also I started to talk to myself. I used to think in English. I used to talk to myself, and mirror technique I used to practice. And then I started to listening a lot, right? I used to follow many technique, talk to myself, think in English, and mirror technique, and listening, speaking, reading, and writing as well, right? Everything I have done in my past, still I am doing all the things, because every part is very very important, right? And if you are homemaker, anyhow you want to learn this language, right? But if you don't have enough time, you can do only two things, listening. Because whenever you are in the kitchen, you can just listen, you can use your earbuds, and you can utilize your time. Because the thing is that we all we are having a lot of thought in our mind. Anytime we can think anything, right? So that time, instead of saying thinking in your native language, try to think in English language, right? And try to consume all the time like English content. Try to listen English, right? And try to speak. Later you can after listening, later you can talk to yourself in English language, and you can express your thought, what they were talking to each other, whatever you have listened in that conversation, in that podcast, whatever you have listened, right? So in this way you can express your thought. And only just by doing this kind of activity in 1 week you can see about yourself drastic changes in your speaking, in your personality, right? And in your learning part, everything you can see a lot of changes, right? So in this way you can do, just because I have done, I did the same thing, still I'm doing. Because we are homemaker, because I am homemaker, and for homemaker it is very daunting task sometime, right?
Mm,
And
yes,
all the time we have to stand for our family member as well, right? Because we can't deny, we are having children, and also sometimes without saying, sometimes guests come at our home, right? So this is the thing, right? But taking your all responsibility, you can do your work. Nowadays it is very easy to do because we have mobile, right?
Mhm.
And we can, but actually we just need to utilize our time. It's all about our practice. It's all about our thinking process, how much you are giving timing for it, how much you are taking all the situation. If you are like extraordinary person, you can take every decision, every circumstances in a positive way, right? So if you are like optimistic person and you are taking every tackle in your life in a positive way, so you can spread positive vibration in your family and around you as well, and you can change your life, you can change your destiny.
Yes, yes, I totally agree with you. Yes, you definitely you can change it. People, what happens sometimes? People choose the plan, okay, but they are unable to continue it. This is the main problem. And after having lots of knowledge about the improvement or about the spoken English, okay, but the problem is that okay, they want something, but they don't want to do something for that. It's the main problem, okay. If I tell
Actually,
you
hmm,
that okay, if you want to change in yourself, if you want to see changes in yourself in a short period of time, if I tell you in a day at least try to speak 5 hours in a day, or at least you create your own environment, okay, and
yeah,
whatever comes in your mind, try to translate it into English. And if your any family member, not family member, I mean any, if you have any friends, okay, if I tell you to, if he is talking to you in their mother tongue, but you can talk only in English sometime, but sometimes it is not possible, but you can also do this thing. So you can see changes, tremendous changes in yourself as well, but people will not do this thing. So
you
this is the
know, people want to learn this language, but they deliberately don't to do practice, right? So that is the main reason. And also you can think about any person. If any person is going to do any work at your home, so just think spot on. Yeah, my mother is washing clothes, my sister is making tea, my children are playing, and my brother is watching TV, like this. You can
yeah,
think,
yeah.
yeah, you are not going to
This,
talk with them, but you are thinking in English, right? There is going on all the time English language in your mind. So it is also kind of like you are creating positive and English environment in your mind, right? So in
yes,
this way,
definitely. These are the very good methods. Sometimes I try to suggest others these kinds of things. Why? Because suppose you are studying, you are sitting in your chair, okay, and your mama or your father was talking to each other that why did you go late today? What are you doing outside? Like that, anything you can translate
yeah,
your thought, right?
right,
So
yeah,
this.
right,
By
yeah,
the way, according to me, especially for homemakers, they must learn this language. Why? Because suppose I am learning this language, so this is called that only I have learned, okay, but when any female person is learn this language, it means the whole what can I say, whole society is learning this language, okay, because one
yeah,
day you will give your children this environment, okay, so for you, from you they will learn this language, so for them it will be very easy for learn this language. Why? Because you are giving the environment to them,
yeah,
right?
right, right, yeah.
Yes,
It is very,
because
yeah, very
I
significant for learning English language for homemaker mostly, right? Because they can change their whole family life, right? Whole family's life, and it is really very fascinating sound for them as well. They can change their home environment, right? And they can give a very good kind of environment surrounding them, right?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay. So shall we wind up this session?
Yes, yes, because I have some work to do.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think thank you so much. And I am seeing behind you there is very natural greenery, right?
Yes,
You
yes,
are, yeah,
side. Still, I was working. Okay, so I thought I don't have YouTube. I don't have any video to upload on YouTube for tomorrow. Okay, so I thought definitely I need a session. So that's the
and
reason I came, by the way.
thank you so much for giving me precious time as well. And I believe like you are very good learner of English language, right? So thank you so much. And really, this kind of people are going to give many people's life, many people's like good environment and change their mindset and change their life as well, right? Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for concern about me like this. Yes, bye then.
Okay, bye.